I get it. I understand why people voted for Trump. They were frustrated with the system. They thought he was going to change it. But like you do have to realize at some point that he has now become the system, and that like it's fucked, you know. And Tucker Carlson did something today, I think, or yesterday or today, that I had not seen any influencer in that sphere do. He apologized for getting Trump into office. Like, which is like, I don't need that. I don't need that from anybody. I didn't fucking vote, but I don't need anybody's apology for, you know, if you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But he, like, for somebody to do that in his position, that takes a lot. And the fact that he criticized Trump, like, after that unhinged Easter tweet too, like, that was wild. And even his supporters were like, well, sometimes you got to praise be to Allah. You know, like, they'll just go with anything. And Tucker came out, he's like, you don't do that on Easter. Like, and he said something so profound that I'd never heard another human being say, never, ever. And this was like something that I'm like, that's like next level. That's like a bar. He said, you don't mock other people's faith, because when you mock other people's faith, even if it's not your own faith, when you mock other people's faith, you're mocking faith in general. And if you're a person of faith, why would you do that? And that was like a brilliant point. I was like, that's genius, you know. And so I like the work that he's doing. I think that he's moving in a direction. I think that he's, you know, opening his mind, and I think he actually is. You know, some people say he's getting paid by Qatar in Iran, and like, even if he is, fucking make that money. You know what I mean? But I like the work that he's putting out, and all these people are like, oh, but he's talking, like, shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm enjoying this moment. Okay, let me cuck for Tuck. Okay, let me cuck for Tuck. Candace, I fucking love Candace Owens, dude. She is so wild. I mean, and you know, like I said, everybody needs a conspiracy theorist, and she's got something. Alex Jones is even like, that shit's fucking wild, dude. But yeah, no, I largely respect her, and yeah, so I mean, it's just interesting. It's interesting that in 2026, you know, my heroes, you know, my posters on my wall. Fucking Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens. You know, I had Marjorie Taylor Greene up there for a minute. You know? I rotate them in. You know. But yeah, it's wild. What were the other ones that Gerald the Dolphin, the convention, Melania Trump. Let's stop there. You said like I can't take new ones. Because you're like, there was a shooting, I don't know anything about it, but like, yeah, Louisiana shooting, probably fucking horrible. I love that's what my career has devolved into. I'm like, what do you guys want me to talk about? How about the worst possible thing? You guys gave me literally the two worst. Melania Trump, that one's easy. She came out and made a speech last week where she basically walked out like a runway model and was like, I did not know Jeffrey Epstein. And she was like reading off of a card the whole time. Which is like, dude, like, even they teach you, like, when you have to read off of cards, like, look twice, look up. Look twice, look up. She was like, I did not know Jeffrey Epstein. I do not know anything about him. I swear. It's like, dude, there's fucking pictures. There's a picture of her and Donald, and then Epstein and Ghislaine, and her back is to Epstein like they're fucking partners in a law firm. It's you know. And then she's just like reading it, like, why are you just lying to us? You're just lying just out of your teeth, you know? But then it turns out, that was Michelle Obama's speech. She was just literally reading another. Crazy. Gerald the Dolphin. There's a bunch of dolphins apparently that the U.S. has trained to be military dolphins, which I think is kind of just a waste of a dolphin, to be honest. Like first of all, like, don't sacrifice our humans for dumb wars, not our fucking dolphins. You know, because dolphins are highly intelligent creatures. They're like possibly the most intelligent, one of the most intelligent creatures on the planet. And and what's that? They're also rapists, okay? So, it's true. Do you separate the dolphin from the art, right? These are important questions, yeah. She's like, before you just go ahead and praise dolphins, let me remind you, they are convicted rapists. Not alleged, convicted. Because this is true, and this is a sad truth, because dolphins are I think the only species aside from humans who do enjoy sex for pleasure. And apparently when you have that attribute, it also makes you a rapist. So this is the sad truth. And so some dolphins have in fact raped surfers, okay? Which is like fucked up, you know? Which is fucked up because, you know, obviously obviously, like we in the human world, obviously rape, like not funny, like people will break into people's houses and rape people, but like in the dolphin world, people are coming into their house and they're raping them back. Oh, you think you're gonna break into my house? Well, I got a little something for you. Say hello to my little friend. So that happens. And that's something that we have to accept. And they, like I said, convicted. Some dolphins, they're like, this dolphin raped this surfer, and they will punish the dolphins. Some dolphins have even been killed for raping humans who broke into their house, which is fucked up. Which is fucked up because not only is that animal abuse, like regardless of what the animal did, okay? I know it's different in the human world, right? Because we want, a lot of us do want the death sentence for rapists. I'm for it. I'm for it. But in the dolphin world, I'm like, tell me what he did first. And so sometimes the dolphins get caught raping. They're either punished, they're killed. Some of them are taken to fucking SeaWorld. And so they're actually punished for being rapists. And it's fucked up because not only is it animal cruelty, but it's also like they're getting more punishment than people in the Epstein files. You know what I mean? So it's like double fucked up. Speaking of dolphins, the rape convention. So bad transition. So this is something that I was trying to completely avoid in my stand-up. So thank you. So okay, I actually have not. I've not like looked into this, but I just read the very basics. Apparently, there was what they're calling a rape convention. I don't know if it was online. It was online. It was online. It was like a Reddit. It was the guys on Reddit, shocking, who apparently met up in some online forum, and they were discussing. It was men. I think was it all men? Do we know? Yeah, it's always men. Yeah. Not only was it all men, but it's always men. But I'm not surprised. And apparently they were all 60 million of them, right? 62. How do you know these numbers? Holy shit! You're like, don't leave out that extra 2 million of these fucking. Okay, so 62 million. Holy shit, 62 million around the world, right? It can't just be American. No. If that's, it has to be around the world. This is where I will kill myself right now. Because if it's 62 million men in America, that's like all of the men. That's like. You know what I mean? There's like 330 million people in America. Like I think less than half are kids. So the point where you get 62 million men, if it's 60 million men, that means like 9 out of 10 men are rapists, which some of you are like, yeah, that's actually checks out. But listen, it was more fun when it was the Dolphins, right? But 62 million, let's assume from around the world, horrible. I mean, 62 million men attended this online conference, and I believe what they were discussing was specifically, I'm assuming, unless there was other things too, unless it was like general, rape, I don't know, but I believe specifically they were discussing how do you drug your partner to basically, to rape them while they're sleeping, and what's that? Ask Eric Swalwell. So, and I did. And I did, because he was there. He was there on 62 million different accounts. But yeah. So 62 million men. 62 million men attend. You say it's got to be more. Go worldwide. Thank you for defending American men, because holy shit. Because at the point of the 62 million, I'm like, fuck, was I there? I was not there. Fucking A. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That so basically these 62 million men attended, and I don't know if this was the only topic, but the main topic or the main thing that people are talking about is that they were talking about how do you exactly sneak drugs into your partner, the person you trust, the person you're in a relationship with, their drink or their food or whatever, and then rape them. This is absolutely fucking horrible, and just shows how many pieces of shit there are in the world. It's at least 62 million. It's at least 62 million. And I think the thing that stings the most about it is the fact that it's not only just are these men just rapists, but a lot of them are talking about the partner, the person that they trust, that they love, that they have a verbal contract with of being in a loving relationship or a relationship where they care for one another, and yet they would just betray them. And then also just the fact that they're giving them drugs to make them go unconscious, Also, it's like, like, why do you, like, who even needs, like, I just have to talk and I can put, anyways, what I'm saying is that these are insecure men, okay? These are insecure men, and I don't think were they able to track the whereabouts of any of these guys? Not yet. Iran, if you can hear me, and I know you can you find these 62 million men and drop some bonbons on them? Thank you guys so much, Tampa. I love you guys. Thank you.